All right, guys. So what you're seeing here is a letter that was sent to Dr. Samura Kamara today, the 4th of February. At least in Sierra Leone, it's about 5 p.m., so probably almost 17:51 p.m. So it's about 5 o'clock in Sierra Leone. But this letter was sent to Dr. Samura Kamara inviting him. This other letter is from Adi Macaulay, because apparently yesterday, the 3rd of February, he had conversations with the police and they reached out to him because he's representing Dr. Samura Kamara, his law firm, as you can see. And they reached out to him to get in touch with Dr. Samura Kamara because apparently the CID wanted to invite Dr. Samura Kamara for an interview. All right, so this is the letter from Adi Macaulay, and it reads, it states, I refer to a telephone conversation, Mr. Adi Macaulay Roberts Esquire, which took place today. So Adi Macaulay wrote this letter to the police, right? Bear that in mind. I refer to a telephone conversation which took place today at 11:26, which was yesterday, the 3rd of February. In the telephone conversation referred, you informed me that you had tried to reach Dr. Samura Kamara, Matthew Wilson Kamara, my client, severally via telephone without success. You further inquired whether I continue to represent him, and I informed you I do. You informed me that the Sierra Leone police is extending an invitation to my clients to attend the CID at 3 p.m. today, though you did not tell me the reason for the invitation. So this was actually yesterday. Following our conversation, I have tried reaching my clients to convey your message to him without success. I have, however, been reliably informed that his mother was taken ill and has traveled to the provinces to arrange for her medical care. Considering the above, I will advise that a written invitation be extended to my client, stating the reason for the invitation. If I can be of further assistance on this matter, please feel free to reach me. So again, just so if you don't know, for guys that are in other countries watching this, Adi Macaulay is a lawyer who's representing Dr. Samura Kamara, the winner of the June 24th, 2023 elections. Unfortunately, this current regime in power, this cocaine-filled, drugged up, illegitimate, government that is sitting and holding onto power, are sitting there illegally because there's no results to even verify the fact that they won the elections. However, the APC party has the disaggregated data to show proof that they won the results. And this is something that even a tripartite committee was set up, a three-way committee was set up to look into the results and the elections as a whole of the June 24th, 2023. And to this day, the SLPP or the ECSL has not produced the results. But let's read this letter now from the police directly to Dr. Samura Kamara. After they tried reaching out to Dr. Samura Kamara's lawyer, Adi Macaulay, they could not get a hold of him. So they sent this letter today, the 4th of February, as you're watching this. And this letter reads, from the Criminal Investigations Department in Sierra Leone, to Dr. Samura Matthew Wilson Kamara, former flag bearer of the All People's Congress Party, Freetown, Sierra Leone. The cybercrime unit of the Criminal Investigation Department headquarters, Pademba Road, Freetown, has compiled a series of audios and videos on various locations bordering on electoral justice. In one of these videos, you were seen referred to as the President-elect of Sierra Leone, awaiting to assume the reins of power. You were also seen making statements in these videos endorsing you being the President-elect of Sierra Leone. In respect of these, you are invited to report to the Cyber Investigations Unit of the Criminal Investigations Department headquarters to clarify these issues on Tuesday, 4th February 2025 at 1400. So again, this is the letter from the police, Sierra Leone police, inviting Dr. Samura Kamara. So what I want to say to this, what I'm going to add to this is, I want you guys to be very cognitive of this fact. You see how they're playing very subtly on the lines because they don't want this thing to escalate. They don't want this to make the news to where the international partners of the world as a whole would pay attention to what is actually happening to Sierra Leone for the fact that the elections results are still not there. The June 24th, 2023 elections, we don't have a results to show. And Mara Bio, the current illegitimate president, who is currently harboring the most wanted drug lord in Europe because his daughter is actually engaged to this guy of some form. So of course, this guy is stealing and holding on to power that is not his because the people voted against him unanimously on June 24th, 2023. So it's been 17 months since the elections, and he's still holding on to power and wouldn't let go and hand over power to Dr. Samura Kamara. So of course, Dr. Samura Kamara, everybody knows he's the president. Everybody knows he won the elections. So people are referring to him as the president-elect of Sierra Leone. Therefore, the cyber, you see how the state is orchestrating and using its machinery and its resources, the people's resources, to go against perceived enemies. So now Dr. Samura Kamara, because he's standing his ground in defending electoral justice and says that he knows he won the elections and therefore his power should be given it to him because the people voted for him. However, you see, the state is using its machinery now. This is dictatorship at all costs. And the international partners are sitting by and they are watching this. And nobody's taking action to get rid of Marabio out of power so that Dr. Samura Kamara can be reinstated as the president-elect of Sierra Leone and as the president of Sierra Leone, because he's currently president-elect. Until he sits in that office, he's the president of Sierra Leone. So I want the international community to see this, and I want you guys to pay attention. You see, they're treading cautiously. The letter was released today, inviting the man today. This is how dictatorship works. So this is what is actually happening. And they don't want the population to be aware of this. They want to make it quietly and keep it, just on the wraps, because they know that this could flare up, the situation in the country, and it could result to the international community paying attention to what is actually happening. Because for now, they're acting like nobody knows. So it's up to the SLPP to escalate. And things like this is definitely going to escalate and bring this matter up for the rest of the world to pay attention again and make sure that the votes of the people of Sierra Leone manifests, and therefore the person that was elected as president occupies the seats of the presidency in Sierra Leone. And it's no other person but Dr. Samura Kamara. Until the SLPP and ECSL can produce the results showing definitively that Marabio won the elections, we know that Dr. Samura Kamara is the person that has 71% of the RRF forms, and which shows that he has 57.15% of the votes. Until the ECSL can come out and show the actual disaggregated data to prove the result and show that Marabio won. He is not a president, he is not the president of Sierra Leone, he is nothing but a regime that is filled with cocaine crack addicts, thieves and criminals that are damaging the reputation of Sierra Leone.